Given the current pricing and subscription services, you think piracy is as big now as it was at its peak? No. It's still not as big now as it was at its peak. I think it will. As things continue to get more and more expensive, I think piracy will get there, back to its peak. But right now, there's still a lot of people that just don't want to deal with it. I don't think it's quite there yet. But it's trending in that direction. I don't think piracy will ever reach that peak because I'd be shocked younger generations even know how to pirate. That's a good point. I think there is a really, there is merit to that statement. There is a lot of people growing up right now that are actually technologically illiterate. Which is so weird because you'd think as more generations come along, they'd be getting better at technology considering they grow up with it more. But that's just not the case. We're seeing the opposite happening. So I think that's probably a fair take, yeah. Was Pirate Bay your go-to back in the day? It actually wasn't. I used Pirate Bay, like everyone else in the world, but it wasn't my go-to. I actually used a combination of Ares and BitTorrent. That's where I got like a lot of my shit. No LimeWire. LimeWire I only used for music. I never really pirated anything else from LimeWire. Ares I got software, games, bunch of shit. Why BitTorrent? That was just the ones my friends put me onto back in the day. So that was the one that I mainly used. Thanks, Fractured. Did you get Vegas Pro from Ares? Vegas Pro I did not get from Ares. That was a BitTorrent one. That was also from, God, what was the keylogger team back in the day? They used to have, like, the pseudo dubstep that would play when they keylogged. God damn it. What was their name? They were famous. Oh, God, that's going to drive me crazy. Chat, who was it? It was something team? No, not Skid Row. Oh, my God, what the hell? What were they called? They were so popular back in the day. No, not No Steam. Why can't I remember? They were a really popular group. Not a single person said them yet. Maybe they weren't as popular as I thought they were. It was something team. Something team. And I can't remember what it was. Bonsai Buddy. Yeah, it's the one. Wow, I guess they really weren't that popular. I haven't seen their name come up a single time yet. Did nobody else pirate a lot of, like, Sony Vegas and editing software back in, like, 2009, 2010? Because they were the, like, only ones really doing it back then. Jesus, I guess not. Holy. While you were downloading editing software, we were trying to download Linkin Park. Fair. That's it. Finally, someone got it. It was the KHG team. That's who it was. Thank you. They were the ones that did all the keylogs back in the day for, like, Sony Vegas and shit. Finally. Christ. The Kosova Hackers Group, is that what that stood for? I thought they were much bigger. I don't think it's that people don't want to pirate, but the fact that there's a risk behind it. I mean, I guess, yeah, to a certain extent, if you don't know what you're doing. Grew up modding, pirated Morrowind. Kids now don't even know what modding is. Ever play Morrowind? Of course I played Morrowind, but plenty of people know what modding is. I would say modding hasn't died out as hard as, like, a lot of people claim it has. I think things like Roblox and GTA have still kept modding in, like, the mainstream consciousness. I think everyone still knows modding. I don't think that's, like, a lost art or anything. Plus, Minecraft mods are fucking huge, right? Minecraft mods are still killing it, I think. You can't mod in Roblox? Can you not? How do people do all, like, the flying around and shit in the custom games? I don't know enough about Roblox. I thought that was all, like, modding and shit. There's plenty of people that still use Sony Vegas. I know it's a meme that nobody uses it, but that's just for laughs. That's not real. There's plenty of users of Vegas still out there. Plenty. Adobe's such a scummy company. Yeah, I'm not really an Adobe fan. You ever tried DaVinci? I can't believe he said that. But no, I haven't tried it. I know about it, but I haven't actually, like, dove into it. It seems good. Like, it seems like it's probably a good program, but I'm not going to bother learning it. I don't even have Photoshop. All my thumbnails are Sony Vegas. I don't have a single Adobe product on my computer. And since college, I haven't had a single Adobe product on my computers. Did you get Adobe stuff for free from college? Free stuff from college? Are you out of your fucking mind? No, I still had to pay for all my Adobe subscriptions in college. They don't give you shit. Some universities do provide free stuff like software. I didn't get that luxury. When we went into class to use their computers, we could use it. But if we wanted to work on it outside of class, we had to get our own subscriptions. A lot of Adobe stuff can be pirated now. Well, it can be pirated back then, too. I just didn't even bother. Post-college. I just don't use Adobe products. How old were you when you learned how to pirate and how? I was in 4th grade. And I learned how because my friends were pirating worms. So they taught me how to get worms because we'd play it together. Pirated Pocket Tanks Deluxe. Oh my god! The Pocket Tanks Deluxe went so crazy back in 4th grade. Oh, this was another one that swept through the 4th grade community. This was so fun. Did you need to pirate, though? I thought this was a free game. I don't remember if I pirated this. Man, I haven't seen this game in so long. Man, it doesn't even feel like that long ago. Like, watching this, it doesn't even feel like it was 20 years ago. Crazy, man. Jesus, it came out in 2001. Sounds about right. Another banger that no one ever talks about. Armagetron. Do we have any Armagetron old heads in here? God, this game went crazy. This game I tried so hard to be like a top tier player of. Wow, even this intro is OG. God, I played the shit out of this. Oh, this guy's good too. Wait, he knows the tech. Look at the chat. Noob. Oh, yeah. This game was so good. Oh, this is a baby server. When you were in the real man's league, this right here, you wouldn't be able to do this. You see how he kind of gets like a little latency when he hits the wall, so he has like a little buffer? So then he can turn to get direct on it? When you got to like the big leagues back in the day, you'd join a server where you couldn't do that. You'd have to time you like almost frame perfect to get these. Damn, this makes me want to play the game bad. So it's Tron? Yeah. The name of the game is Armagetron. It is literally Tron. It's just, it was a really good version. Oh, they're having quite a fight. He's got him in a tough... Well, never mind. He's got so much space. He's fine. I really want to hop on Armagetron now, but I bet it's inaccessible. No way. The website is still live and being updated. That's crazy. This game is actually probably like 22, 23, maybe even like 24 years old. No, I'm just exaggerating. It's probably not. It's probably closer to 20. They just released a new build of the game on March 2024. Let me see. Do people still make videos on Armagetron? This is 2025 Armageddon. It's a movie. It doesn't look like it. Oh, here's 2020 gameplay. Oh, they updated the look of it a little bit. Ooh. Eek. Getting beaten by the bot. Oof. Not what you want to see. Oh, Armagetron Advanced. Here, wait, this is only 6 months ago. Okay. Okay. That was an interesting play. Just play it, man. Yeah, I'll have to hop on it at some point. I'm happy to see that it's still available to play. I thought for sure this would be lost media. Nah, people love this stuff. Yeah, but there's still so many games that were more popular than this that still ended up as lost media. You can play most of the OG Flash games with Flashpoint Archive. News to me. You ever play Guns the Duel? I never got super deep into guns, but I watched a really good video essay on guns. Where is it? Oh, here it is. That really details what made this game super special.
Today, the third-person shooter / fighting game, and it's just about one of the fastest games you're ever gonna see. This is Guns the Duel.
It's still active too. There's still people that play it quite a bit. Oh, look, here's even a video from 3 weeks ago.
Throughout this, I do like that they've kept some of the wood, but it's here, so it is usually disabled in competitive modes.
Wasn't there a Source Engine game exactly like this? Nothing coming to my mind right away. Double Action is the Source game. I don't know that one. There's a Double Action Boogaloo. Germa's video on this is great. I don't think I ever saw the Germa video on Double Action. That's cool though. Oh wow, look at this, yeah. 10 years ago, action movie Boogaloo. Holy.
Like falling, that was so stupid.
What about Line Rider? Oh, I played me lots of Line Rider. Line Rider, oh my god. 35 million views. This isn't even that old. Line Rider was a classic. What the fuck? These are huge. Is Line Rider still like poppy? 161 million views. Holy shit. It's still very popular. Guess so. This is adorable, holy. What a banger. What a fucking banger. Does this channel still make these? Oh, a lot more. Oh man, this channel's still cooking. What old game do you think held up the best? Bro, there's plenty of old games that have held up extremely well. But let me see if Tori Bash is still going. That game was cool too. Oh, Markiplier played it a long time ago. Doesn't seem that active. Nice. This is never how it went with my fights. Never understood this game as a kid. Well, it's a fucking complicated game, that's why. I wouldn't understand the game as an adult. It's tough, man. What am I even watching? Yeah, I guess if you don't know what Tori Bash is, it's hard to understand when you're looking at it. So you control, like, each individual muscle, which is what you saw there with him highlighting and clicking things. And basically what you do, like, the way you get shit like this...
Hey guys.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm sure this one will also be like it. The way you get shit like this is you have to, like, individually click each thing to try and make it fight and do what you want. So usually, most of the time, it ends up just being a fucking mess. So it's like an animator. No, it's a fighting game. But I mean, you can use it as an animation tool, I guess, to some degree. It was a really creative idea. And it still is cool. It's just very, very difficult. Like, it's not an easy game. What's your favorite old school arcade cabinet? Ooh, that's a really good question. They had an arcade cabinet at Disney Quest that no one ever fucking played except for me and my friends. And me and my dad. Panic Park. This is probably not what you're expecting with an arcade cabinet, per se. But this game went so crazy. It was like an actual battle between you and your friend on the joystick. Oh, it was so cool. Here. I've shown this before, but I thought this game was so fucking fun. So you slam the joystick into your opponent to try and, like, throw them off. It was so fun. We used to go to Disney Quest and play this for hours. We have this exact cabinet at a local arcade bar. Oh man, this cabinet, I remember I looked it up not long ago. This shit is like actually hard to find. Because I was wondering if people even sold this or even knew what it was. This shit is pretty rare. So, your local arcade bar found a fucking gem. Another thing I've been looking for recently, my favorite pinball machine. The GoldenEye pinball machine is such a banger. And there was a store I went to not too long ago. It's like they sell like old pinball machines and pool tables and shit. I asked them if they knew about the GoldenEye pinball machine. And they're like, no, but I'll look it up for you. So the guy looks it up, and it never hits the market, but the last one that hit the market was like fucking $8 grand or some shit. It's so cool though. This was by far my favorite pinball machine growing up. I don't know if that's normal for pinball machines, but for everything else he had in this store, it was like 3x what he was selling. So my impression is that it's a pretty rare and expensive pinball machine. There's a Panic Park cabinet for sale right now, online right now. How much? And where? Did you check, God, what's the big one? I think it's I think it's Captain Auction House. 5,800. I'm assuming it's this one. There's 15 bids on it already. That's cool. I probably wouldn't get any use out of it though. I don't think many of my friends would want to hop on Panic Park cabinet with me. Which Time Crisis games did you play at the arcade? I mean, the big one back then was Time Crisis 2. And then they ported that to the PS2, which was cool because it came with the gun, which was really nice. I wish arcades were still big in the US, man. Arcades are kind of in a really sad state. It's mainly just Dave & Buster's. And those arcade games are mainly just mobile games with a big screen. Other than that, it's kind of just local arcades and barcades. No Virtua Cop 2. Virtua Cop was fine. I actually used to play that on Sega, the Dreamcast. You know what game's highly underrated? What is it called? The police game where it reads your, like, actual movements. It was, like, a better version of a Kinect game back in, like, 2005. I pulled it up on stream before. Does anyone remember what it's called? I think it was, like, Police Emergency 911. No, I don't think it was Time Cop. That doesn't sound right. No. It was like, Police 911. Oh, wait, is that actually it? Oh my god, I actually got that right. This game.
So, here we got our Police 911 arcade.
This game was great.
When you move, the screen moves with you.
And you can do more than just move side to side. It'll also read if you crouch or if you try and dodge a bullet. That was like a core part of the gameplay. It was a really fun
This is
arcade.
due to the sensor bars on top.
God damn it, this game was so fun. I miss when arcades were just so memorable. Great game. Great game. Silent Scope was good, yeah. Fear you may need to start an arcade. Nah, man, even if you brought in like all these classics, I do not think it would be popular. Even if you brought in all the fucking heavy hitters, I don't think we're in a time period where people like appreciate that or would really enjoy it. You only have a DDR machine, right? Yeah. Just the DDR. Was it expensive? The DDR machine? It wasn't cheap. I think it was like $2,000, which I guess compared to the other arcade cabinets we just took a little peek at is pretty cheap relatively to those. I think an arcade could work if it was also like a laptop cafe. Nah, it wouldn't work. I don't think you could make it work. Dave & Buster's makes it work because it's kind of just mainly a bar. And then you take your kids to just play the mobile games while you go and just like hang out at the bar and watch the game. And barcades make it work because it's kind of just old school arcade cabinets, and again, you're there to drink. But if you just made like an arcade, nah. Do you remember the roller coaster simulator arcade cabinets? Are you talking about like the ones at Disney Quest? Because I wouldn't really call those arcade cabinets. Because I don't know if I'd call those like cabinets per se. That's just like a whole ride. Oh. I never really liked these all that much. I'll tell you what was really cool though, kind of like that. Yikes. Disney Quest Roller Coaster Simulator. Man, I misspelled all of that. This was such a fun ride. At Disney Quest, there was this station where you would design your own roller coaster track and you could make it as extreme as you want, and then you'd hop into a pod and you'd get to ride your roller coaster. They had a lot of really fun games for the time there. I guess you can't really see it in the video here, but this pod is fully like omnidirectional, so it'll do like spins, it'll do like corkscrews, it'll do full flips and everything. This is kind of just a straight line they've made. It was fun. Not a whole lot of footage of this, huh? Was it made specifically for Disney Quest? I only ever saw it at Disney Quest. Oh look, here's the designing.
Alright everyone, looks like I'm gonna be creative. Due to my motion sickness, I'm gonna do it easy does it.
Oh, motion sickness.
By pushing the big track button. Or
I forgot Bill Nye was on it.
now if a button's lit up, that means you can use it. If it's not lit, that means the 10,000
Fuck, it was so cool. Did someone ever try to make the euthanasia... Oh, the euthanasia coaster with it would go crazy. I doubt it. I don't think that was as known back in 1999.